welcome to Women Changing Our World. I am Kelly.
I am Jamie. Welcome.
And we are here from snowy Charlottesville.
Yes.
Okay, you said there was going to be 0 snow.
No, I said it was going to be like 2 to 3 inches, which I predicted correctly.
No, listen, I had at least 6 inches at my house.
I don't know how you got that much snow. We didn't have very much. I shoveled once and it was all good. But then it turned icy.
No, see, mine had just snowed at my house.
Do you know that every single time we've had snow, I have fallen outside? Every time it gets icy,
next time, can you please have Ryan videotape that? Because I will put that on replay.
So this morning I was walking the dogs again, and I see
Always
the
walking
ice.
Your dogs.
And so my dogs are trained, they just poop on the sidewalk. They're all good.
Do you pick it up? Please tell me you
I
pick
did pick it up, because I was like, if someone walks out on their sidewalk
and then they fall in the ice.
That would be terrible. But so I go to pick up the poop, and I am sliding into a full split. And I was like, oh.
Oh, Kimberly, our top fan, is watching from New York. Kimberly, I think you're going to get 2 feet. Give us an update.
Oh, yeah. Kimberly, you're getting lots of snow in New York. I know New York's going to get rocked, especially upstate.
Ooh, I wanted one good big snow.
Yeah.
When I lived in Northern Virginia, one year we got this huge blizzard. I don't know if you guys got it here. And it was 2.5 feet of snow.
That's a lot of snow. And it takes days to recover from that.
I mean, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I went to school in upstate New York, in Plattsburgh. It was an hour south of the Canadian border.
Right.
And we got so much snow that when I used to go, I think I've told this story before, but when I looked at the school, they had this beautiful Lake Champlain, gorgeous lake.
I think it's called Lake Champlain.
Lake Champlain. No, it has
Champlain?
Yeah. Lake Champlain. I mean, I know you would think it was Lake Champagne.
But everyone would be in that lake all the time.
I chose the school because I thought it was a lake filled with champagne. But so there were sailboats, and they said they have this big regatta, and I was like, I will learn to boat. I never saw that lake unfreeze in the entire 4 years I was there. I got there at the end of September. It was already freezing. Okay. And then come December, we used to jump down into the buildings. That's how much snow. We would pry open the door and jump down 3 feet into the building to get into class. It was crazy.
No, thank you. I would take a strong pass.
Bless you, Jerry. Yes, jeez. And the police officers, if you weren't wearing a scarf and mittens, they would give you a fine.
Well, because you would probably clog up the hospitals like COVID. Right. Frostbite is unacceptable.
Right. Plattsburgh got it under control.
Oh, there you go. Oh, Kimberly's saying she's an hour away from there.
Oh, an hour away from Plattsburgh. Oh, my God.
I know. Jeez.
Kimberly, I can tell you all the good bars.
Do you remember a couple months ago when we had this amazing guest on from Good Bones on HGTV, Mina? And I wasn't here for some reason. I think I had a sick kid or something. And it was a very interesting interview.
Yes, and the audio was messed up, and everyone blamed me, and I don't think it was my fault.
Yes, but the good news is she is the kindest woman on the planet.
Yes.
And is back today. And I'm so excited because I was so upset I missed it. Someone's calling me.
Yes.
I don't know who's calling.
So we're going to get to talk to Mina again.
Yes, so that's very good. And then I also want to ask her, I've talked about this on the show before. My husband is building tiny home / treehouse / man cave on our pond, across from our house, or on our pond. So I want to ask her if there's any little tiny home hacks. I mean, it's tiny.
Yeah.
I think it's 200 square feet.
Yeah.
But in the front, the ceilings are 14 feet, and in the back it's 10 feet. So there's room for huge loft and windows. Judy, do you have pictures of that? Yeah. Oh, if you mind throwing those up there.
And Adam did a legit build out on this. There is real
we
windows.
Haven't finished the inside, but no, windows are in, doors are in.
You're going to have heat and air conditioning?
Heat, air conditioning, TV, Wi-Fi.
I don't know.
Listen, I think he's going to purposely try to get in trouble.
Right.
So that's his new, dog house.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know this, and he's not watching, I'm sure. The punishment will be he can go there, but he has to take both of the children.
That's I like that.
Right? No, so this is not going to be a free-for-all for you to go fishing, listen to tunes, watch football, drink beer with your friends. No. You're taking the kids.
Yeah. No, I think that's a great idea.
Adam's aren't you excited to sleep down there? I was I am very comfortable in my very lovely home that's 200 yards away.
Yeah. No, but it's looking good.
It's going to be
good. Is there a picture on screen?
Yeah, he put it on
awesome. There. That's really cool.
I know.
When do you think it's going to be done?
I don't know, probably a couple months. I feel like someone's calling us.
Oh, Mina's calling.
Oh, okay, let's go.
All right, let's.
Hey, Mina.
Here she goes. Here.
Hi.
I don't know what is going on. My computer didn't ring. Can you see me?
Yes, I can see you. Hold on.
Okay, I just dropped my computer.
Can you see me?
I can.
Listen,
Yes.
nothing you could do could be as bad as our technical issues on our end last time.
Oh my God, it's so weird. I was like, why is your mouth not moving? We're stuck. And then I remembered what you said.
Oh yeah, you're gonna see Jamie but hear me.
See?
Got
Yeah.
it.
Mina, thank you so much for coming back on. I am so excited. It is so great to see you.
Yeah, thank you for having me again.
Okay, so everyone already knows who you are, but for like the one person that's watching that doesn't know who you are, tell us who you are, what you do, and why you are so amazing.
Well, I'm very humble as well. So I've been renovating houses since 2007 when I graduated college. Started just kind of as a hobby with my mom and had a little Facebook page once I got my real estate license. A talent scout found my Facebook page that had maybe 200 local realtors following it, which is called Two Chicks and a Hammer. That's our business. And said, do you want to make a TV show? And we said yes. And now we are finishing up season 6. And we have a store and a kids book and a 501c3 and, all kinds of fun stuff.
Well, you're amazing. Not only do I watch your show, my daughters and I watch your show, and my parents who are watching are literally obsessed. They watch it
I feel
all the
like
time.
that's the really cool thing about ours. Like, I think because the age difference mom and I have, plus like Tad and Corey, who are even like younger than me, there's this huge age range that people can find entertaining. And what's kind of fun is that, look at this, just in case you hear anything.
Yes. We know him.
We have this, he's a big friend. He's also in the book. We have such a big age range and we skew higher male, that's what I was going to say, than any other HGTV show.
Interesting.
Although I totally
I
buy
don't think
that.
it's just because mom and I, because Corey and Tad get lots of men that aren't interested in them.
Okay, although I will
Really?
say that it helps that you and your mom are both beautiful. So if you combine beautiful women plus construction,
Kelly, Mina's not, she is covered in dog slobber.
I love that.
Covered.
I see her.
I always wipe it back on him. I'm like, this is yours.
Yeah, you're
You
like,
can have it
take
back.
this back.
Yes.
Okay, so my husband, I don't know if you were watching the beginning of our show. So my husband is building basically a tiny home on our pond.
Nice.
So, it's going to have like air conditioning. It has, it's pretty much a tiny home, but it's only 200 square feet.
Oh, wow.
Right?
That's a tiny, tiny home.
Super tiny home,
It
but
started
it has
out
a
as like a
loft.
place for the kids. It was like he was
It's
building
not a
the
place for
kids
the
a
kids.
tree house. And
It was a playhouse.
Right.
And now it's a house with AC and full plumbing.
yeah. And he needs like a big screen television. Like it is
course.
morphed into this like very man cave-ish thing. But he was like, oh, we'll just paint it pink and no one will notice.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, but do you have any awesome tips or tricks for very small spaces?
Yeah. I think it was season 4, we put a half bath in a coat closet. And I don't know if like what the code is for you guys, but we have to have 30 inches between like a sink and the wall. And the coat closet was only 36 inches wide. And I really, like to support local when I can, but IKEA has lots of really good small space stuff. And we got this sink that was 6 inches deep, 9 inches wide, that just mounted on the wall. So it didn't take up any floor space. So you could walk right past it to the back of this coat closet, turn around, sit on the toilet, and like realistically wash your hands at the same time. And something that my mom's been wanting to put in every house, and it just doesn't make sense because we have more than 200 square feet, is they make toilets with the sink on the bowl. So the water you use to wash your hands actually is what fills the bowl. So it kind of recycles water too and is space saving.
Okay,
does that
I kind
go?
of love that. I'm making a mental note. I'm sure my husband finally now is watching because you're on. He never watches our show.
A sink on the back of the toilet.
That makes perfect.
Wait, so are we on now? Or are we just
No, yeah, like this is our show. Like this is the real one.
This is what we do.
No, yeah, this is the real professional live interview. Like this is how it is.
perfect?
Yes.
Perfect.
We're very professional, Jamie and I.
It's very professional.
No, but I prefer it this way. It's better this way.
Okay, so tell us about your new kids book.
Yes.
Yes. So my family, for people that do watch the show, is all hodgepodge, yours, mine, and ours. My dad and my mom have been married 4 times, divorced, 3 each. Kids with, I have step siblings, I have half siblings, I have ex step siblings. I have my parents' friends that I call aunt and uncle just because they're super close. I have friends that come on family vacation with us. So I just, after I had kids, wanted to do something that was a playful, easy way for young kids to start kind of like getting that in their brains. Because when I was in high school, I feel like the divorce rates always stayed the same. I don't know if it was just the school I was in, but all my friends' parents were married. And if they were getting divorced in high school, it was like the end of the world. Right. So just kind of normalizing from a younger age that not just divorce, but families look all kinds of which ways. And, there's adoption, there's surrogate, there's same sex, there's, the options are really endless. And especially right now, it's extra pertinent, like this idea of, whatever works for me doesn't have to work for you. Let me do my thing, you do your thing, whether it's family or politics or religion. So just a fun way, played off of building houses because, you start with a good foundation.
That's right.
And then you can build it any which way you want, like your family.
Yeah, so. And you know what? I have a small family. I have one sister. And I've chosen people to be included in my family. Like Jamie's part of my family now. My friends come over for Thanksgiving. It's not just like my immediate family. They come over for holidays. And I love that. I love that you're kind of saying like, hey, a family can be anything that is full of love and friendship and kindness.
And so tell us how the holidays work in your house.
Oh, we can't wait to hear
How does that work? So we are going to celebrate the holidays with your family. What does that look like? Does everyone come?
This is pre-pandemic. Yes. And obviously it gets more complicated with the significant others. Sad for a moment. My husband's parents both passed. So
sorry.
This is, this is before they had passed away. I mean, it's this like fine ballet dance. So like Christmas Eve, we do my mom's with as much of the family. A lot of it overlaps. A lot of them overlap. But my husband is like, well, let's just add 2 more people to every group and do it once. But we go to my mom's Christmas Eve, and then Christmas morning, first thing, we would go to Steve's parents because in the morning, my dad and stepmom go to my stepmom's parents with the kids and all the grandkids. So while they're there, we'd go to Steve's parents. They come home. Then we go from Steve's parents to my dad's house. And that's like the 17-foot Christmas tree. We do that around noon. We have bagels and lox. And then they all load up and go to our family in Chicago. And we go every once in a while. And now that all my cousins have kids, we'll probably end up going more often now. And it's the same way for Thanksgiving, try to hit all of them.
So if Jamie and I just showed up, it would probably not be noticed, right? Like we can just like mix in with the cousins.
Yeah, you just have to be really loud, or literally no one would.
Oh yeah, no, we're perfect.
My husband.
This is great.
My husband's from
perfect for us.
Small, like nice, quiet family, mom, dad, 3 kids. And in our house, it's like eat the quickest, talk the loudest, or you're shut out of luck.
Yes.
So it takes some adjustment. He's like, why is everyone yelling all the time? I'm like, I don't know. We're not yelling at each other. We're just talking.
You're enthusiastic about being together and like wanting to chat. I totally get it. Okay, so we're getting some questions in.
Okay.
My mother is watching.
Our parents are watching.
Of course, our parents
They have a lot of questions for you, Mina.
So many. My mom wants to know if you have ever done something in somebody's house that they hated.
Good question.
If they did, they didn't tell me.
Oh, that's good then, right? Because you see some of these other shows, and people walk in and they start crying. They're like, "I hate this."
What is it? The While You Were Out or Trading Spaces? One of those two. The gal that like will put feathers on the wall and stuff.
People cry. It's the funniest.
Yeah, because it's like, how do I clean that? I have a kid. It's gonna vomit on the wall.
Right.
I mean, part of our style, I think, being Midwest. And especially now being a mom is very like livable.
Right.
I just walked through a house 2 weeks ago with a friend who has interior columns in this house she bought that she wants to wrap in cedar.
Cool.
And I was like, just think about it. Think about Stella projectile vomiting when she's sick onto the cedar post and you never being able to get it off
yes.
because it's rough wood. And she was like, oh yeah. So I try to think about that.
That's so smart. Okay, do you think the way people are building or redoing the inside of their homes has changed because of COVID?
I think they're doing it way more. I mean, the home renovation market, all from DIY all the way up to, like bringing contractors in, has boomed during the pandemic because everyone's spending so much time at home and realizing a lot of people, like, I don't think my husband will probably ever, he's in sales, ever go back out like on the road because they're making more money, spending less, not paying gas back. So I think the way people live might change. Like, oh, well, we really need to make a home office that's going to function potentially for the rest of our lives, or just spending time at home. Like, I want a new backsplash. Mine sucks.
Right.
And we're definitely feeling it because the material costs have all gone up. I asked her to bring Charlie in. Charlie! I was very sad.
I get to see the baby. You want to come on this side?
Oh, I can see. I'm streaming it on here. Oh, a baby. I love it.
Hi, sweet girl.
The hair. Oh my goodness.
Charlie, I love you so much, and I love your hair. And I saw you the other day on Instagram, and I was thinking how beautiful you looked with your hair. And I love you, and your eyes are so pretty, and you are so sweet. Hi!
So cute.
Hello.
It's so nice to meet you.
Nanny.
Charlie.
She keeps us all alive.
Yes.
Mina, I can't even. Charlie.
The hair is the best.
Are the cutest. You are the sweetest.
Oh my goodness. Okay, do you get any sleep between working and the baby?
Well, all I'm going to do is pay attention to her. So we're going to let her eat. Thank you so much.
Charlie, I love you so much. We will talk later.
She needs her own
Her
Instagram.
hair is the best thing ever. It is the best.
What's the little baby? The little baby that has the hair like the Asian baby.
Oh,
like
yes, I know.
famous.
She needs her own.
I saw it the other day and I was like, her hair's almost as long. I could maybe do that.
Do it.
Well, I don't even know. What did you ask now?
I don't know. We're both just
Do
staring
you
at the baby,
ever
so
get
like
any
it doesn't
sleep?
matter.
Oh, yes. Yes. We sleep trained both of them. And you have to be kind of mean to do that.
Right.
Which I am, so it's okay. Steve's not. And Jack sleep trained really easy. And Charlie, I never breastfed because it just
Didn't work.
So many reasons. But because she was on formula from Jump Street, she sleep trained even quicker. So she was through the night at like 9 weeks.
What?
So I'll feed her around 7 and she gets up around 7, which is
That's amazing.
Okay. My 7-year-old is still in my bed.
napping, but I don't care. I'll take that all day long.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you're nicer than me.
I mean, I really just was lazy. That really is what it comes down to. Convenience and laziness.
It is. I mean, and that's why I think it happens for a lot of parents because they're so sleep deprived. Just get in bed. And with Jack, I spent many a nights just sitting next to his crib with my hand in it, falling asleep. When I could have just taken him out, but I'm like, this is going to be harder in the long run if I do it. Just so.
I agree. It was. Okay, so I work with my dad and my husband. We have a franchise of restaurants. So we've worked together for years and years and years. Have you ever gotten into a heated argument with your mother?
God, yes. Oh my God.
Right? And who wins? I feel like you win.
Sometimes no one wins.
That's true.
It's just bad. But because my parents got divorced when I was 3. And so like throughout my whole life, we've been like best friends and then like worst enemies. There was actually a period, when I went into college that I didn't talk to her for like 2 years. And then,
Wow.
which is weird, like seeing the show or seeing us now. So it was like, didn't talk for 2 years, childhood angst, stuff like that. Lots of divorces, angst. And then when we got close, we were like dysfunctionally close because she was more like, we were like best friends. And then like as I ended up with someone who I was going to marry and she ended up with someone who she was going to marry that had boundaries, which we don't, we kind of had this like leveling off, which was also really weird and like weird for us. Like my husband wanted anyone, not just her, to have to knock on the door before they would walk into our house. And that's totally reasonable.
Totally. That is reasonable.
Yeah, I don't care at all. Like in college, my room was open all the time. My car keys were there. People could borrow my car. Like that's just how I am. That's not how most people are. And when I told her she had to knock on the door now, she was like, he's changing you. This isn't healthy. And I'm like, Mom, it actually is. I think what we were before was not healthy. But, you know, I mean, since then, especially with the show, because we're better at filming now. So it's not 24 hours a day, every day. But especially the first like 3-4 seasons, we were with each other all day, every day. And at other times in our lives, when we would get to a point where like it was coming to a head, we could go to our corners and like think about it. And that just wasn't an option for so long that we've had plenty of times where we're like, okay, we're going to do what we need to do on camera because we're professionals and we're not speaking other than that. And I, you know, so it's pretty typical, I think, mom-daughter, like the up and down. They just, you know, they edit most of it out on the show because nobody's interested in that.
Do you know what? I think actually I am interested in that. Like,
yes,
Kelly
wants this spin-off. Yeah, she wants this spin-off.
It's maybe on Bravo or
yes,
E!
yes.
And it's our whole production crew has it planned out. It's Good Bones After Dark.
Yes,
and it's all the weird, inappropriate,
all the F-bombs, all of the FUs. Yes.
Yeah.
So, Mina, what are you working on? So you're working on the book. Are you renovating right now? Are you currently like construction, anything right now?
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah, we are. We've got about 2 months, 8 weeks left of season 6. We have 3 houses that are like still framing. So, you know, maybe a little behind. So we'll have 4 reveals left. And then usually we roll right into the next season. Like, we'll know we got picked up for season 7 when we're halfway through filming it. That's just
wow. That is
really okay.
What we figured out the norm is. I mean, we always get like the soft green light, and we're just going to keep going anyways. We're going to keep doing construction. That's how we make money. If you guys want to film it, great. But
you're going to do it anyway.
We're going to do it anyways. So likely, realistically, like we'll hopefully have our green light for season 7 in the next month. So Kids Book, our store opened locally in Bates Hendricks in Indianapolis in the middle of the pandemic.
Perfect timing.
Why not? What else are you doing?
Yes, we push our e-commerce, like so our online shopping, way quicker than we thought because of COVID. So you can go to our store, which is Two Chicks District Co., or you can shop online at that.
So it's twochicksdistrictco.com.
Yes.
All right.
Guess what I will be doing after the show.
I will be ordering everything. I love it.
Yes.
Okay.
What else we got? We are actually putting together our board right now for our 501c3, which is called Two Chicks Give Back. And it's just kind of to help balance out the conversation of gentrification, like the negative aspects it has, because it raises people's property taxes. And those raise because their values raise, which is a good thing for most people, but not on people who have lived in the neighborhood for 30 years. They're on a fixed income. You know, they're just trying to make it, you know, every day. So Two Chicks Give Back is to help keep those people in the neighborhood that are part of like the cool thing about the neighborhood. It's eclectic. So they'll be able to apply, and it's anything from, you know, coats for my kids for school or my grandkids for school, or, you know, my gutters are falling off, or my siding needs repaired, or my dog keeps escaping. Like, can you fix my fence? That kind of thing. So
that like gives me chills. That's amazing.
No, I love that. And I wish more businesses did things like that.
Yes.
Right? Like,
yes.
Why not? You're making money as a business. And if you can encourage other people to help out and support the community, I think that's the best way to do business. We are getting a lot of comments.
So we have 10% of our store goes to that. And I think it'll be pretty easy once we get up and running to get local contractors. And then even like I have a really good relationship with Lowe's, hopefully like donate materials for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like everyone can get behind that kind of thing.
So what are we going to find in your store? Is it furniture? Is it everything?
Everything.
Is your mother going to empty out her shed into the store?
It's not a shed anymore. She has like 3 storage units. Like, you know, those big long pods. She has those. She bought a space that's like really Karen's corner.
I love her.
And this is where she does all her projects now. And my sister was like, so are you opening your own store? I'm confused. She was like, well, I don't know. I'm going to do my projects here and I'll be open when I want to be open if I want to be open.
That's the best way to do it.
I love her, and I love that she knows where things are. Like, she's like, oh, I have this perfect piece, and then she goes into the store, and she's like, I'll look over, and she pulls it just out of the random corner, and she's like, this is it. And you're like,
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
This is terrible.
Awesome,
Well, my
Mom.
poor husband is in
It's
trouble.
a baby doll head, Mom. What are we doing
Yeah.
with that?
I mean, I don't
Making
know.
a chandelier. But so yeah, in the store we have I wanted something for everyone, and the price points are all very approachable. Again, because we're in the Midwest, I hate watching something on TV and thinking, "Oh my god, I want that better. I want that light fixture," and finding out it's $6,000.
Me too.
Yes. Me too.
We have we have my hammer necklace that we have custom locally made. We have lots of other cute little jewelry that's not branded. That's like my kind of style. We have all our super comfy hoodies. We have pillows, throws, the most amazing assortment of candles, dining room tables, chairs, bedding, cookery. We've got all kinds of stuff.
That's amazing.
My poor husband's bank account will be drained by the
I know.
end
I do need a new
today.
dining room table.
Well, because it snowed here and I was bored and I'm quarantined, so I don't ever leave the house.
Yeah.
So I decided to rearrange my whole living room.
Oh, yeah.
Like, why wouldn't I do that? Of course. And so now I feel like I don't like everything that's in there. So now I'll be shopping all day
That's
on
right.
your website.
So, Mina, what are some good tips in quarantine? Like, if we are so bored of looking at our house, what is like the
Yes.
first thing? What do you suggest that we do? An easy repair, an easy
Change it up.
redo.
This isn't even construction, but the first step is purge. I've been doing it nonstop in different areas. Like I'll do the pantry and then the laundry room and then my closet and then the coat closet
Right.
and then like the storage closet and then the garage. And then by that time, I usually need to redo it anyways. But then you can see like, okay, this is what I have now. Now, how do I want to use the space? So our coat closet, for example, has a long bar all the way across the top and then a short bar halfway. So you can hang long coats here and then short and short.
Right.
And we had, once I purged, not we, I had way too many long coats. And they couldn't fit. So I removed the short bar here, cut it back, so we had way more long space. I did that about 2 weeks out of my tummy tuck, which was a bad idea. I was very sore after. But so stuff like that. If that's a little too intense, because that does involve power tools, painting. It's a great time to paint. It's winter.
Painting.
Indoors.
Okay, what is your favorite paint color? Because so my house, it's in the woods. I have like exposed beams, kind of rusticy. So my whole first floor is white.
Alpaca. Alpaca is the best white in the world.
So mine's kind of like an alpaca white, I think.
What is your second
Yeah.
other favorite color? Like, what's your go-to? Are you a tan girl or like a blue color girl?
No, so like my walls are called, they're rhinestone, which is because I have like blue on my carpet and stuff, it pulls the blue more out. But if they were in a house with like all gray and white, they'd look a little more gray. And it's just one of those, it's like white with a hint of blue. And we do a lot of that, like white with a hint of XYZ.
I love it.
And that's just always the grayish is kind of out. Alpaca's the new grayish because it's like the super, super white version of grayish.
Yeah, I love
Alpaca
it.
is
I feel
the
like I
new
want to
gray.
paint my sunroom emerald green. Is that too risky?
No, that sounds amazing.
Right? Like full emerald green with like bring in like live plants and make it like, I don't know.
The other thing that I was taught years ago is that your ceiling is the fifth wall.
My ceiling in my kitchen is dark gray.
See, how do you feel about painting a good ceiling?
It's dark what?
It's dark gray.
Oh, I mean, it depends on your
She's like
space.
a bad
If it's
choice.
open- well, usually you go lighter. You don't want it to feel like low. But if you have like a wide open space or high ceiling, that's very cool.
So my
I thought you said dark red, and I was like,
I mean, it's like, I can't hear you any longer. The call's disconnecting. It's so odd. You have really bad taste in color. Exit.
Well, no, everything is white. Like woods, like natural woods and like light grays in my house.
Yeah.
So I did the ceiling dark gray because my kitchen, living room, dining room are all one ginormous, massive room.
Mm-hmm. The open floor plan.
It was the open floor plan.
To refer to that as
the open, but the open floor plan I heard is out now.
I think people are kind of landing somewhere in between now. I don't think it'll ever go back to like the completely different spaces where you just walk through a doorway, because people still like a line of sight. Like when you walk in the front door, you can see further. But I think it is, again, with, particularly with COVID, I think we were going towards that balance a little bit more. But now that people are working from home and so many people have kids or dogs or whatever, they need somewhat separated spaces, or at least the option to separate them. So what we try to do a lot of now is, big French doors.
Yeah, that's
so this room could be super open, or you can close it off if you need to.
Mina, I want you to redo my house. I want to fly you here and have you redo everything.
Jamie, look, if we win the Powerball.
People ask that all the time, and I'm like, I will go anywhere and renovate anything. It's just going to cost a bajillion more dollars because I don't know your contractor, so we're probably going to pay out the ass for that. Right. Material, like all that.
I knew what you were going to say.
But would you ever? Dreaming. Ooh, how about this?
If anyone watching your show is super independently wealthy and wants us to do that, you just hit me up.
Listen, I tell you, I know some of the people that are watching, and they are actually very independently wealthy. So if you get a call later from one of these people, it's probably legit.
So guys, put your names in the comments. We want to give away 10 copies of your new book.
Yes.
I want to make sure to get these books into everyone's hands. So
like and share
in the comments, like and share the show, so that you can be entered to win. And we are going to give away 10 copies. They're all on pre-order. So they are officially coming out on the 3rd. Is that correct? February 3rd?
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. The 2nd.
Yeah, the 2nd.
So we have pre-ordered all the books. We are on the list, and we are going to get them out to you. So like and share the show for your chance to win.
First 10 people. Yeah.
Are you guys live?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We have until 12 Eastern Standard Time, so it's like another hour. If they join the book launch team, it's like builttogetherbook.com is a landing page. There's a book launch team. You actually get a digital copy early today, and then a bunch of other stuff like a big mass Zoom call with me, and some like special stuff like that. So
awesome.
Okay.
I think this book is going to do great. It is adorable. The illustrations are so cute. I think, and it's as we said before, like I think it's going to be such a special thing for you to look back on so many years later and to pass down to your kids and your grandkids and to have that memory.
Yeah.
My Charlie's not in it, so now I have to do another one.
We could do, you know what? I own a craft store, and I can make you a tiny little Charlie that comes with the book, and we can add her in like on a little stick.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's perfect.
Okay, people are now.
When I sent out the early copies.
See, we just add her in on a little stick, and like Charlie comes in. We're like, here's her in the picture, and she like has all these moves.
I love it.
Exactly. It's the whole point of the book. You keep adding, families changing.
That's right.
Charlie wasn't here. Here she is on a stick.
Here she's. Oh, and then you could it could be a picture of her, but then have like real hair.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yep.
I love that. People are liking and sharing the show like crazy.
Awesome.
People are so excited about your book. You're getting so many props. They're like, this is my favorite show. How did you get her on? Some people are asking, would you ever consider doing a web consultation of their house?
Oh.
We do that already.
Oh.
If you go to our webpage, twochicksandahammer.com, it's all spelled out. We do e-consultations, and we actually just brought a guy on. There's a bunch of different like tiers. So if like you just want some inspiration, cool, we can do that. If you want inspiration and a mood board, great. Inspiration shopping list, and you put it together. If you're local, you can do inspiration. We'll do all the shopping. We'll put it together. And then the new guy we just brought on is going to be adding back in the construction element as people are comfortable with it. So we do consultations.
Okay, well, check out, and they can find that on your site?
Yep.
I love that so much.
Okay, well, now I might need you for my
Kelly is going to have you booked for the next year. So you pretty much are going to have a consultation every day. So she's working for you full time.
On your next interview, you're like, what do you do today?
MJ's the one that manages, like MJ is our lead designer, and I think a lot of people are like, oh, but I want to talk to Mina. MJ is better than me. 100%. Like I have the ideas in my head, and I'll be like, MJ, I want it to look like a bouquet exploded, but it's also really industrial, and maybe a 2-year-old lives here. Right. And he'll be like, bing, bang, boom, boom, done. So he's the one that the consultations are with, and we've gotten to such a good place where I go into the houses before reveals, but I could walk in not seeing any of the furniture, and it would be perfectly what I wanted. So
amazing. It's great that you have such an amazing team around you, like all the people that you work with, like to have that vision come to life and have those core group of people is just amazing.
Yeah.
Okay,
yes,
people are saying
make the wheels turn.
People are saying that they're going to get this for birthday presents for their family members.
Like Valentine's present, birthday present,
right?
Just because you're cool present.
I love this.
We launched it right before Christmas, and so we got a good chunk of people that bought consultations as Christmas presents.
Adam Jackson, my husband, if you're watching, this is what I want for Valentine's Day. Like a full day consultation.
Full day.
And if you don't buy it, I'm just going to get it for myself, so it doesn't matter.
She's just going to sign herself.
When you book it, you put notes in, be like, I chat with Mina, and I'm going to do a full day, and so buy a couple bottles of wine, and you guys can each drink rosé on the end, and like talk about it, and it'll be amazing.
This is the most amazing gift I've ever heard of.
Jamie, Jamie's birthday's coming up.
My birthday is coming. This would be perfect.
Okay, I'm going to get on it.
Very first consultation, the woman cried, like good cry. She was like, "This is so great. I love it." So
it's the funnest.
I love it so much. Well, Mina, we love you so much.
Love you the most.
You are such just an amazing ambassador for women everywhere. You are such an inspiration. I know that you are going to be like, I can't believe she's saying this. I am not. You so are. You are amazing. We are continuing to watch everything that you're doing. The book I know is going to be incredible, and we're going to keep supporting you. So keep us posted on all the amazing things that you were doing.
And thank you for coming on for a second time. I think this went very well.
See?
Of course.
It was much better this time, Mina.
It's so much better when you can see people's faces and like feel like, what I said was funny. They think it was funny. Okay, great.
That's right. No,
you're totally boring the heck out of people.
No, never.
And we're a little slow on our Instagram game. So if you would like to our Instagram, we would appreciate it. And anybody else watching, please like our poor Instagram. We're trying to boost those numbers. We're not doing
how you guys you just messaged me on Instagram, right?
Yeah. Yes. And we're like, no one's ever going to say yes. Like we have 3 people that like us.
Yeah. Because we felt like we were the only one that we liked. And I was like, I don't want to follow anyone but Mina. And I didn't really care about following anyone else. So I just kind of did that and really went for it.
Oh, but you're the best.
Perfect.
Thank you. Give that sweet baby a kiss. And we hope to we'll talk to you soon on our private consultation.
That's right. Yeah. We will see you for the next year of consultations.
Yes, perfect.
Bye, Mina. We love you.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you, guys.
I kid you not. She was probably one of my very favorite interviews we've done.
Really? She is.
Okay, and I'm not kidding. I definitely am going to get her to consult for my sunroom.
Totally should.
And for Rory's bedroom that we're going to redo.
She would love that.
Do you know what we could do?
She would love that.
I wonder if I could do the consultation, but we could broadcast it live. On our page.
That would be cool.
So then we can do the consultation.
Yeah.
Then you and I can redo the room.
That would be so fun.
Do some live shows from us redoing the room based off of her, and then do a big reveal.
I think that would be amazing.
I think we're doing
Let's totally do it. She is so amazing, and guys,
and she's so pretty.
I know she is.
Why is she? And it's what time in the morning? How did you get that pretty this early?
And her kids are the cutest. They're just such an adorable family. So they're just amazing.
I know.
So guys,
Stephanie Rhodes, Barbara Wells, Courtney Earl. Kim Kennedy, of course, all liked and shared, a whole bunch of other people. So we're going to get the top 10 people. We're going to get that book out to you.
Yes. I can't wait.
People are saying, this made my day. Love her so much. Great show. Great story. Great lady. Thank you, Krista. Courtney, like I said, liked and shared. People are loving this show. She's
amazing. And if you haven't seen her show, which I can't imagine that you have not.
Everyone has seen the show.
On HGTV, Good Bones. It's incredible with her mom. And this story is just really, really awesome.
Becky Lynch liked and shared it. Thank you so much.
Hi, Becky.
Did you already talk about her mommy makeover? Oh, Haley, we didn't. But we'll talk to her again. Or you could just get a consult with her and you could talk to her. I'm not kidding. I'm doing that.
We are now adding a third person to the show. So Mina is going to be on the show live every single week with us.
I'm looking at myself on here. My hair is legit a mess, out of control.
No, I think
what is happening?
All right, we have so much stuff to get to, Kelly.
Okay, what's up?
We have so much stuff.
Let's get to the pets of the week before we forget.
We have news, we have pets, we have
we're
videos,
never going to get to it all.
We have things.
We literally have 20 minutes.
Let's do pets, and then I have a surprise video for you. If you guys tuned in a couple weeks ago to my 5th grade teacher, Miss D'Amico.
Who was the funniest.
We have a fun video to show you. But let's do pets of the week. Judah, can you put up the doggy, please?
I think you're going to like these. Have you read them yet?
No.
You're going to like them.
Oh, boy.
Dog is on.
All right.
on.
My name's Buddy. You know they only give that name to the best dogs, right? I'm the kind of dog that your family will look back on in 30 years and say, remember Buddy? The cutest. They just don't make them like me all that time. It's right. You could say I'm a move-in ready family man. If you want a dog who'll pee on your couch, snarl like your dog, chase your cat, and nip your kid, I'm not the dog for you.
Not the dog.
Not the dog. I thought they were going to say, I am the dog for you. And I was like, here we go again.
With the cat, with the toes.
If you want a dog that bites, that pees all over and bites your children, I am at the SPCA. No, this dog is not that. He's a perfect gentleman. I happen to enjoy the company of dogs, cats, and kids, and also prefer going potty outside, which I appreciate. So are you ready to meet your new best buddy? Have your people call my people. Aw, Buddy. He's 3 years old, 48 pounds, a mixed breed. What a cute little dog.
Cute. I think that would be a very nice boyfriend for Liza, who's over there. I say that every time to Judah. Judah is never going to get the dog.
Judah has an amazing dog already.
I know.
All right, so next one. So this is the kitty. Kitty. What is this kitty's name?
It should be on there. I think I sent you the email.
I'm looking at the email. Well, we'll start. So this is the little kitty. Chirp, chirp, meow. Psst. It's me down here. You know what's crazy? That the most beautiful cat isn't in the shelter isn't adopted yet. You ought to see me. Beautiful raven black hair, the most luxurious mane you've ever seen, a chest as soft and white as the first winter snow. Okay, I admit it. It's me. I don't mean to sound too cocky, but I'm really ready to get out of here, and I just don't want to know how, and I don't know how long I've been passed up. Oh, get this kitty. Now that I have your attention, you open my door. Please excuse me as I do have to retreat into my blanket fort. Oh, this little kitty.
I love it.
Adopt her. An amazing cat, 1.5 years old, 8 pounds, a domestic long hair. So what a beautiful cat. So you can check out all the cats and dogs that are available for foster at caspca.org. There are tons of available dogs and kitties for adoption that all need a home.
Yes, I mean, I'm not a cat person. And I already have 3 dogs, so I can't get any of these animals. So someone else, please get them.
Yeah. And so let's do our little video. So this is going to be breaking news here.
Oh, breaking news.
Breaking news here from my 5th grade teacher, Miss D'Amico. Judah, can you pull up that video, please?
Give them a 3, 2, 1 count.
Oh.
3, 2, 1, go.
Just a second.
Oh,
Just a sec. See?
It is on.
Hello, Jamie and Kelly and women changing our world. I had so much fun on last week's show, Women Changing Our World, that I have added something to my bucket list. I will visit Charlottesville, or as the cool kids say, CVille. I will visit CVille, and I did a little research because I had no idea where it was. I'm from New York, I live in Florida, and everything in between is, I don't know what. So I had so much fun that I had to find out about CVille. Like that? CVille? I know. So I found out that you have a UNESCO World Site, and I love those. I think it is part of the University of Virginia and Jefferson's Mansion, and I love to go visit UNESCO World Sites because it combines history and architecture and beauty. So I have to go to CVille, and I have homework for you. First of all, don't worry, I will not stay in your house, Jamie, because I prefer hotels. So that's part of your homework. Please let me know, or let the listeners know, some of the best hotels in CVille. And if you have a 5-star hotel, send me that link. I want to explore it. And I need to find out if after COVID or after vaccine time, if I could take a tour of the university. I would really like that. And what airport do I go to? I need people to answer all these things. I need women changing our world to answer all those things for my bucket list. So now my bucket list is 1, spend the day with a beekeeper. 2, go to CVille. All right, so I hope to see you. I hope when COVID's over, I get to see and meet you soon and tour the University of Virginia and go to Jefferson's Mansion, and I hope I don't have to start driving up there because I think it would be about a 20-hour trip. I'm here in Florida. I'm about to go walking. See, short sleeves. It's about 75 degrees here, and it's not so sunny, so that's good. But I'm about to go walking in my golf clothes because they're not for golf. They're for walking. All right, bye, girls. It was great. I had so much fun. I'll see you soon.
Okay, she is hysterical, and I love her so much.
The breaking news, Miss D'Amico is coming to visit.
She is not.
She is coming. She
After
is here.
COVID.
After COVID, she is going to come to visit, and we're going to take her to Monticello. We are going to take her to the wineries. We have a whole day planned.
I love it.
She is coming to visit.
How much wine do you think we will drink during that day of tour?
She is the best.
Oh, we should get hop-on tours.
That's right, hop-on tours. Miss D'Amico, we are taking you on a hop-on tour.
It'll be the funnest.
I told her that she should come up because she's in Florida. She's probably like a half hour away from my aunt. She should come up with
she wants to know what hotels she should stay at.
I know. We need to get her some hotels.
I
would recommend Keswick if they are open.
I was going to say Keswick too. First of all, it's lovely. It's hella expensive. Come in the summer. Their pool is wonderful. Their bar makes literally one of the best Bloody Marys I've ever had.
But are they open? When is Keswick opening?
I thought they were redoing everything. Jerry, do you know when Keswick is opening?
It's open now.
Oh, is it open now?
Is it officially open? Olivia Branch, tell me. Olivia, if you're watching, when is Keswick opening? Or are they open now? And
I'm glad they redid it because it was looking a little dated.
I love Keswick so much.
Yeah, especially if you have $600 to spend a night.
That's right. We're going to have a big weekend plan for her. She's coming up. She's coming for you guys.
I love it. We'll have her as our guest host.
That would be awesome. Guest host. She would love that.
Guest host for a day.
Yes. She would love that.
Jerry, I wonder if anybody would be interested on that. We could do that on your telethon. Yeah. Like auction up a guest host for the day.
Ooh. Oh, good idea. Good thinking. So Jerry's having a telethon.
I know. We're going to talk about it later when it gets a little closer.
I know. Well, guys, let's give a special shout out to our sponsors before we. Special shout out to Panera Bread. I saw you were drinking an iced tea this morning, and I do this.
Okay, Jamie, how long have we been doing this show? 6 months.
I know.
So 6 times 4 is what?
32.
Okay.
24.
Whatever it is.
24.
I literally have the same drink every time.
Aren't you cold?
I mean, yes, but this is what I like to drink. And do you know what? I'm not happy the show's ending in 10 minutes, but I'm a little bit because I really got to pee.
I feel like I saw you, and I was like, she must be so cold with that. Panera Bread, thank you to Colonial Auto Center, the best place to buy new and used vehicles. If you're looking to service your vehicle, check out Colonial Auto Center. It's all stuff. Pikasso Swig, Craft Bar. If you're looking to get crafty at home, check out Pikasso Swig. And Valentine's Day is coming up.
We never do anything for Valentine's Day.
You could do a paint party at home.
Ooh.
Yes, and it comes with chocolate, sparkling cider for the kids, and wine for you.
Okay, that's the important part.
A paint party.
The only important part.
At home for Valentine's Day.
So my kids painted this gnome.
Yes.
And Jamie did this video. So when you buy this craft, so it was snowy yesterday. So she watched the video. Her painting could not have turned out but cuter.
Really?
Yes. Yay! But it was the video that was important.
So Kelly's saying, so when she purchased this little gnome, and I did this little outline for her, and then she painted along with my video from home.
Right.
Did it come out awesome?
No, it turned out awesome, and she liked the video because there wasn't any stress of what color am I gonna what do I do first? And it took her 3 times as long, following the video, which was perfect for me as a parent, because otherwise I would have been paint this. She would have been whatever, rush through it.
Yeah.
Because you watch the video, it really took
Kelly called me and she was like, yeah, she's waiting for it to dry. And I was like, Kelly, just get her hair dry. It'll dry quicker. And she was like, I will not do that.
I'm definitely not doing
she
that.
Is sitting quietly in a room, painting,
waiting for it to dry. Why would I speed up this process?
And I was like, no, that's valid. No,
no. Okay. What do you have for me in the news?
Oh, so much news going on. So let's talk about this. Kids in New York today, their schools were closed. So they
went virtual, right?
They went virtual. They did not get a snow day.
Do you know what? So my kids' school was canceled. They haven't technically been in school, but there are kids in their school. It's a snow day today. Today? as well. But they did not do virtual. It was something on the, like there's a law or something in Virginia that you if you cancel school, you can't
go virtual.
Yeah.
I wonder if are snow days going to be a thing of the past?
Hell's no. Listen, if in-person is canceled, I am not going to make my kids sit in front of a computer. They deserve like an old-fashioned go sled, drink hot chocolate, be as cold as shit with your freezing, burning hands that you put in front of the fire, and they you want to scream because they're so cold.
Did you ever have freaky freezies when you were a kid? They were gloves, okay? They were called, let me know in the comments if you guys, so they were gloves.
I don't even know what that is. It sounds freaky.
Dad, you will remember these. They were gloves, and when you went outside and they got to a certain temperature, a picture would appear. So you would know? So it was like, so your gloves
because you can't tell that your hands are freezing?
So you're on
That's the dumbest.
It was like magic. So like you have black or silver gloves, whatever they are, and then when you went outside, a picture of like Hello Kitty or Star Wars, and they would appear.
Oh, okay.
Freaky freezies. That was like the hit of the 80s.
Okay, that is so funny. Do you know what we used to do? So because we would go out and sled like all day, so we would be freezing.
Yeah.
Right? So, and your socks would get wet. No matter what boots you had, your socks would get wet, right? So we figured if we took put on our socks, then put plastic bags over our socks, and then put our boots on, we could stay out a lot longer because our socks would not get wet.
Interesting. Good thinking.
Good hack.
It's like a paraffin wax for your feet. Good thinking.
Yes.
What else is in the news? So Doug Emhoff, he is the first gentleman. He's the second gentleman ever. So Doug Emhoff obviously is the husband of Kamala Harris.
Oh,
and he is the second gentleman ever in history. And he is saying, so it's
what is
funny.
What is he going to do?
So he is now taking on this role as the second gentleman. And he said he's been the first, male. So now he's trying to figure out like what
does he decorate for Christmas?
Because typically, it's been a woman's role. So what is that role going to look like as Doug moves?
It should be the same.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it be the same?
He gets to do the Christmas party.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm in the rose garden today, trimming the roses. I think he'll probably make some impact. I mean, he has a big career before this. And
he seems lovely.
I know. He's so supportive of her. And he's really, I think that he's going to be amazing.
Okay, but I will say this. I'm not trying to be negative Nancy. But her stepdaughter, does these crochet outfits. Her style is pretty funky.
Oh yeah,
and I really like her.
Right.
But now, one of the biggest modeling agencies in the world signed her. Not that I don't think she's pretty. Not that I don't think it's interesting. But why are they politicizing being a model? I don't really get the cross over there. I mean, I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there.
I think that these kids are probably the most famous kids right now.
Well, right, but I don't know. I just thought it was a weird,
pop culture-ish thing. Maybe they're just trying to say if they're attached to the presidency, that this would be.
So if you're attached to the presidency, and then you get a free modeling contract. I mean, is that what you're saying?
She did wear a cute coat. Once.
I don't know.
I don't really know.
Whatever. I'm just saying I thought it was strange.
Speaking of modeling, Kelly and I did a little modeling this weekend.
Did we? I didn't, but my kids did.
Yes, we did. Kelly and I and Kelly's kids did a little modeling gig at Pikasso Swig. We modeled wine, and Kelly's kids did a bunch of crafts.
Yeah,
and
the pictures turned out really cute.
They did really good.
And I will say, because we always say we're quarantined, we aren't around anybody.
Yes.
This photographer had both of her vaccinations.
She did, yeah.
And so she was COVID free. She did keep on her mask. We kept on her mask, except when my kids were taking the pictures.
She was adorable. Her name is Macy Ellen.
She was photography. And we're gonna have her on because guess what she was
She's
before?
Amazing.
A crime scene photographer.
Yes. She did all kinds of crime scenes, so I am super, super interested.
I'm super interested as well.
She was wonderful.
I love her.
You want to hear a few funny tweets?
Update.
Yeah.
This Friday, we're doing Monday's show, right?
Yes. So we're changing, instead of doing Monday's show next Monday, we're going to do it on Friday.
We're going to do it on Friday because we have Hannah from Below Deck, all the way from Australia. I cannot wait to talk to her. She was my favorite person ever, besides Chef Ben. Hannah and Chef Ben. But then they dated for a hot minute, so I can't wait to ask him about that.
Ben got just crazy.
I thought he was hysterical. He was good TV.
Crazy. But I loved, so yeah, Hannah's going to be on. She's from Australia. She just had a new baby.
So it'll be 5:30
Eastern PM
Eastern Standard Time here.
Yeah.
Jamie and I will be drinking a glass of wine, maybe.
Yeah.
Something because Hannah loves wine, but she probably won't be drinking at 7:30 in the morning her time.
She will
you
not.
never know.
Maybe a little charcuterie. We should have a snack. You know what we should get?
I always be prepared. I'm always prepared for
snacks. We should get that vegan sausage thing that you like so much.
Oh, that is Firefly. Firefly. Shout out to Firefly.
Yeah, they're doing vegan stuff.
I know.
I like it.
Yeah.
So a couple of funny tweets before we go.
Okay, and people are starting to like us on Instagram.
Thank you.
4 people just liked us on Instagram.
Is it?
Thank you.
Is it you, Mina?
It's not. I checked. I was like, oh my gosh, she actually listened and like.
Mina's our only Mina,
hold on.
thank you.
I don't know.
Mina.
We have a lot of a consulting business just liked us. Thank you
my
for
God.
whoever that
Yes.
is. They don't have any posts, but they are following us.
Thank God. Maybe they started an account just for us.
They have 10 followers.
They want us to consult.
I mean, they're following 10 people.
for their new modeling gig.
I don't know.
Look
but
at
thank
me.
you. We have 4 new people.
Look at me this way.
Hand models.
Yes. So let me tell you. So these are some relatable tweets for hot chocolate lovers.
Okay.
So hot chocolate is very big right now because it is so
it's just
cold,
not my
right?
fave, but okay.
I don't really like it either. But so Amanda Mancino, her hashtag is, or her handle is Amanda Likes Wine, which I love. She said, ask kids if they like a steaming cup of hot chocolate. They pour all 6 packets into 1 cup.
Truth.
Kids
okay, do you make hot chocolate with water, or do you make it from milk?
So this is the next one.
Oh,
so there's one.
I'm on the ball.
Yes, I will tell you when we get to that tweet.
Okay.
I'm trying to find it. So Lurkin Mom says, I'm not saying being an adult is better than being a kid, but I'm dunking a candy bar into my hot chocolate, and nobody can legally stop me. So true.
Truth.
Mom Jeans, please says, have you ever stopped to think that hot chocolate might want to be called beautiful chocolate? No, you haven't, because you only think about yourself. She's mad. Pretty V1 says, yes, I'm officially too good for hot chocolate made with water.
No, but like on the packets, it says you can use water or
milk makes it creamier. You got to use milk. And I think
know.
some people use half and half.
Ugh.
And
where's the throw up button on that? Where is that thing? It's like heavy cream hot chocolate.
Right.
There's not even a barf button.
Do you
on
know
here.
that?
There is.
Is there a barf button?
I don't know. I'm afraid to start pushing things.
Why?
Oh, there's that. I got that. That's
good. Probably what would happen
fair.
if you drank the half and half.
That's Jamie with her celery juice. We're going downhill.
Yes.
We only have 1 minute left.
All right. Darlin Darla says, the world is divided into hot cocoa drinkers and hot chocolate drinkers. But at least we all agree on whipped cream, right? So do you say hot chocolate or hot cocoa?
Chocolate.
Me too. Yeah.
Who says hot cocoa?
I don't know. There are people that say
Well, it's
hot
like
cocoa.
with you with a baguette.
Yeah, it's baguette for sure.
Whatever.
Baguette. Yeah.
Oh,
no, I say
Johnny
hot
is
chocolate.
saying we used to use Food Line bags back in the day. Thank you, Johnny. Yes, we did.
Food Line. I wonder if is there like a type of bag? Like you're like,
It's like the plastic bag.
yeah, maybe Food Lions were the best ones. Maybe you're like, Giant, I'm not taking you on this
No,
sled ride.
Giant's
Food
always ripped.
Lion is where
Giant's
it's at.
Yeah. Okay, guys,
right.
don't forget, this Friday, 5:30, join us for cocktail hour with Hannah from Below Deck. I guarantee you we will not disappoint. She will not disappoint. Please like and share the show. Follow us on Instagram.
Yes.
We have some great, this next month, we're
Yes.
going to kill it.
We have an amazing guest.
With today, with the next 4 shows after, we got some big time guests.
Yeah. Lindsay from Beauty Counter, she's coming on.
Queen of Versailles.
The Queen of Versailles, she will be here. Of
Oh,
course.
she's on Below Deck tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. So tune in
Queen
to
of
Below
Versailles.
Deck.
She's
See,
coming
and
on
if
the
you haven't
first-
seen Hannah, watch her show. It is amazing.
One of the best true crime people in the UK.
Yes, Laura Richards.
We
Laura
have her
Richards
coming
will be here.
on?
She will be on the 22nd. She is fighting right now. There's a bill in Congress. So she is true crime expert Laura Richards. She's amazing.
She is amazing.
I
And
know,
has done
some
like
good people.
headline
Yes.
murders and things. So
Yes, she has.
anyway, like and share. We appreciate you guys tuning in.
Thank you,
We will
guys.
see you Friday, 5:30.
See you Friday. And until
Cocktails.
next time, keep changing our world.
Later.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Good show.
Good one. And hey, everything worked this time.
Oh,
Bam.
Mazel tov.
Bam.
Mazel tov.
Ever done?